Hey everybody, JC here with another T&I toy review. And today's review is in association with MarvelousNews.com, your #1 news source for everything Marvel. Now for today's review, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Marvel Legends Captain America Series 6-inch eel figure from Hasbro. Now I know some of you who checked out yesterday's review of the Falcon figure, Civil War Falcon, you're probably saying, hey, I thought you were going to review Civil War Scarlet Witch or Winter Soldier next. And I was, but I've kind of had a change of mind. I figure I'm going to mix up some of the Civil War figures, so I'm not just reviewing all the Civil War figures at once. And so I thought I would start off with the figure I kind of consider as the weakest figure in this new wave of Captain America Legends with the eel. And it's not so much it's a bad figure, it's just that the character itself isn't terribly exciting to me. So anyway, this figure comes packaged in the same style packaging we see with all the Marvel Legends. Now, you know, I think we can all agree upon what Marvel Legends packaging look at this point. The window box packaging, the figure's clearly displayed, yada, yada, yada. You've got the artwork on the side, and then on the back you have the image of the character, the bio in multiple languages, and then down below it shows you all the figures that you need to get in order to complete the Abomination Build-A-Figure. Okay, so let's get this open and take a look at what's inside. So here's a look at the eel figure outside the packaging along with the other contents. This figure comes with the torso section of the Abomination Build-A-Figure, and we will be looking at the Abomination in its own review. I don't know if I'll wait till the very end to do this one or mix it up and throw it in one of the middle of the reviews of this wave. I've got a lot of Marvel Legends stuff that I'm going to be reviewing over basically the next couple of weeks, so I'm probably going to be mixing things up here and there between waves and such. Got the X-Men, I've got the Punisher Jim Lee figure, I've got the Spider-Man Civil War box set, so definitely got a lot of Marvel Legends stuff that I'm going to be reviewing for you guys in the next few days over the course of the next few weeks. So anyway, be sure to check back sometime probably within the next week or so, and we'll be reviewing the Abomination. Now, the only other accessory this figure comes with is an extra pair of hands. So the hands that are attached to this figure are those electricity hands that we recently saw on the Electro figure in the new Spider-Man wave, which were originally released on the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Electro figure. Now this figure also comes with a pair of closed-fisted hands, unlike Electro. It was one of my complaints about Electro is they did not give us a pair of solid like black hands for that figure. Now of course with this figure, with Electro we got the alternate head. With this figure there's no alternate head, which is my guess why they were able to give us the fists. Now for the rest of this figure incorporates our old pal the Bucky Cap mold, and I think it fits well with this character. You've got the hole on the back, you've got the little muscular sculpting here on the chest. So this is definitely a reuse of the Bucky Cap mold, except for the head, and the hands obviously again are from the Electro Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure. Paint applications again are basic like we see with most of the figures in the line, but pretty solid for the most part. It's got the yellow eyes, and then the figure incorporates a very dark purple and then a lighter blue, almost sky blue color. So you've got the dark purple on the face, and then for the rest of the head is that sky blue. Most of the figure is the dark purple, but then you've got the sky blue mixed in. Now you do have with like the little pins or they're painted purple as opposed to blue here. Doesn't stand out that much on this figure, but again we do have some of the unpainted pins like we often see with these figures. And then the hands are translucent type plastic with the yellow, and then the fisted hands are just that dark purple to match the rest of the figure. I do have a little bit of looks like maybe a little bit of paint scratching or something here on the side, not a big deal, probably just with my figure. This figure stands about 6 1/4 inches tall. Here's a comparison with the Marvel Now Cyclops, which uses the same body mold, the Bucky Cap mold. I've got the first appearance Daredevil head on there because I think that's a good head for Cyclops, an unmasked Cyclops, and then the Electro figure. Here's a comparison with Constrictor and Cottonmouth, some other members of the Serpent Society that Eel has loosely been associated with in the past. And then finally, here's a comparison with the more recent Iron Fist figure Hasbro released. And I'm giving you this comparison because this character actually first appeared in Power Man and Iron Fist, which I didn't realize until I looked it up. I always, for some reason, thought this was one of Iron Man's B-listers or maybe Spider-Man, but he actually first appears in Power Man and Iron Fist. Articulation on this figure using the Bucky Cap mold is pretty good. You can turn the head to the left and the right. He's got good down movement and good up movement with the head. Arms attached with your standard ball hinge joint at the shoulder. He's got good rotation there. He's got the bicep swivel. He's got the double jointed elbow, so good bending there at the elbow. He's got swivels at the wrist, and he has hinges on the hand, so he's got good up and down movement. He's got the ab crunch joint, so he can crunch down and he can look back. He's got the waist swivel. Legs are attached with ball joints, so he can do the splits about that much. He can get the leg forward good, and he can do the leg out and back like that. He's also got the thigh swivel. He's got the double jointed knee, so good bending at the knee. He's got the boot cuff swivel. And then he's got the hinges on the feet, so good up and down movement. And he does have ankle pivot, of course, and 2 peg holes on the bottom of the feet. Okay, so that's my review. So overall, I think this is a good figure. Yes, it reuses the Bucky Cap mold, but I think that mold works well for this character. The electricity hands, I think, are cool, but I'm definitely glad that we got a regular pair of hands as well. And even though I'm not terribly excited about this particular character, I think Hasbro's done a nice job of capturing the look of it. So if you've been looking to add another villain to your rogue gallery, I think this is one you'll want to add to your collection. So the wave with this figure is hitting overseas, but not yet here in the United States, but should start hitting very soon. We'll have a full gallery of images up at marvelousnews.com. I'll have linked in the video description below. As always, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. If you're so inclined, please like the video. Also, if you haven't already, please follow me on my Facebook and or Twitter pages. I'll have links to those in the video description as well. And until next time, I'll catch you later.